Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, Under the Lights.
Yeah. Welcome back to Under the Lights. We are your hosts. I'm Big Mike, and that's my nigga Jordan. What's up, boy?
I'm chilling. What's good? Just looking at this Indiana Fever thing, man. You better watch. You better go watch them play, man. Bob telling me they got some good players, man. They got two centers. They got a Kelsey Mitchell with the white girl taking part, man. Hey,
I heard that it's some tickets for women's basketball, dog. The floor seats is 11,000.
Yeah, bro.
Are you fucking? I get they exciting. Ain't nobody getting dunked on. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, they dunking now?
You about to see Caitlin Clark shoot from 35, man.
Oh, she gonna have the green light. She gonna have the light's already on. They just got a light. They got a light bulb, a green light bulb, waiting for that motherfucker to go out, and boom. You know, matter of fact, it ain't even gonna go out. It's an everlasting light bulb when she there. Just go down and shoot. It does not matter. I'm telling you right now. You feel me?
That's what you want too, right? From being from there, you want her to be a show. Like, yeah.
I mean, listen. I'm not a you know what I mean, a Pacer fan or a Colts fan, none of that shit. I'm Philly all day long. You understand me? So whether they do good or not, I don't give a shit. Philly, we ain't got no women's basketball team. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody bought one yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they will with all the talent that's coming in now. Maybe somebody will say, you know what? We want a team here now. Let's go. But maybe who knows, bro? But shit, I'm definitely gonna be watching. That's for damn sure. Ain't no way I can miss. I can't wait for WNBA season. I can't wait for it to be just in full effect. Playoffs, see how I'm watching the playoffs, everything. You feel me? So, speaking of playoffs, though, the motherfucking NBA playoffs is on. They've been underway. You know what I mean? You got a couple teams that have completed, the first round series. You know what I mean? Some people done got swept. You know what I mean? There's motherfucking 6 games, whatever the case may be. When we talk about my Sixers, you know what I mean? The Knicks, they closed us out. They closed us out 4-2 in Philly. They advanced to the second round. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Brunson, he balled out for another 40-point game. Josh Hart stepped up. You know what I'm saying? DiVincenzo, all of them boys. You feel what I mean? So what was your takeaway from the game, and how far can they go being the New York Knicks? You want me to take it? You want to go?
You know what it is, man. Do your thing.
Okay. Listen, bro. Let's give the New York Knicks, let's give them credit, you know what I mean, for closing out the series, you know what I'm saying, coming in, handling their business, whatever the case may be. Let's give credit. Brunson, 3 straight 40-point games, you know what I'm saying, 12 assists last night. DiVincenzo chipped in with 23. He came alive. He was 5 of 9 from 3. Josh Hart killed us on the glass. He had 14 rebounds. 14 total rebounds, 6 on the offensive side, and he had 16 points. They hold 5, you know what I mean? They did their thing, bro. OG Anunoby hit big clutch shots. He came with 19. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna mention the game 2 robbery that the entire world, every referee, everybody. I don't know how that referee didn't see it. I caught foul watching the game live. I don't know how he didn't see it, but I don't want to bring it up. You know what I mean? It should be 3-3 going back to motherfucking New York by now. That's what it should be. You know that, I know that, but it didn't go that way. You feel me? They swallowed their whistle a little bit last night too. That's a fucking fact. You understand me? But
a few of them calls on Maxey and
it was bullshit, bro. Yeah, it's bullshit, man. But listen, let's give credit to the New York Knicks. They came, handled business. You know what I mean? Jalen Brunson's leading that team. I think he's like the leading scorer in the playoffs, points per game type shit. So he's balling out. Much respect. You can't do nothing but respect it. You know what I mean? It ain't like he, 6'8", 6'5", whatever the case may be. He's doing this thing with skill. He ain't the fastest, none of that, but he controlling it. And listen, they look different. This is one of those things, you know how we say, well, the Clippers, they ain't gonna win a championship without Kawhi Leonard. Not saying the Knicks are gonna win a championship. I just feel that it's better if Jalen Brunson has the green light like how he got it now. You know what I mean? So if Julius Randle was to come back, your role you know what I'm saying? Because the way they look, they roll. They can play defense and shit like they grit and grind. You know what I mean? That's how New York basketball is. So they ball out.
Randle can be part of that though.
No. He can. But I'm saying when he get the ball, remember I said he get the ball, want to do all this, looking around and stuff like that, and then the double team. Nah. Nope. Let Jalen Brunson. I don't care about no usage rate. I don't care about none of that. Let him operate everything because he could do it. He balling out. You know what I mean? But to me, the biggest, reason we got done like that was obviously, let's give credit to Joel Embiid as well. We know what he's going through. We already know that. We ain't got to talk about that. Shout to him. He had a good game, a great game last night. You understand? But Maxey, Maxey, 6 of 18, 33%. He took more shots. He had more shots taken than points. He had 17 points, man. And he's 30 and a half points a game this series, but he gave us 17. You know what I mean? And listen, that's one game. It's one game. So am I going to beat him over the head for that? Yes.
No, you shouldn't.
No,
you shouldn't, though.
Listen. Yes and no. Yes and no. Okay? I'm not going to give you a complete pass. You know what I mean? Because listen, he did have solid games. He's 30 and a half points a game. He has solid games every game, but this game is just, you know what I mean? Listen, I'm not going to beat him over the head too much, but yes and no. Like I said, yes, because you are a star. I think you're a young star, young star. You know what I mean? He can get better, but you're a young star and this is when we needed you. This is when we needed you.
Most important game.
Yeah, this was the most important game. Look at Joel Embiid, bro. This nigga out here, he can't even hardly walk. He can't even hardly run. None of that shit. You know how you get those certain injuries. Like when you get up to speed, you can run. But when it's the start and you know what I mean, you can't really go. They see this nigga every day. You in therapy, you training, you doing all of this shit. You seeing what he going through. You seeing it every single day. The troops is supposed to get rallied. Tyree, we lost by 3 points. He didn't even have to have his average of 30 this game. You could have gave us 25. We win this game. You can't come out here and play like that. So that's why I'm gonna beat you over the head. You know what I mean? But no, because so I'm 50-50, or I can say 60-40, whatever. You know what I mean? But no, because I seen how we looked without Joel Embiid. And even though he was out there, you know what I mean? But that let me further know Max got a lot more work to do too. Because even we needed you last night, and when we need you the most, you didn't show us that you could do that. We needed you the most when we needed you the most when Joel Embiid was out, and we went 15 and whatever. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm not gonna beat him over the head too much. So it's yes and no. You feel what I'm saying? But listen,
I know where you're going.
Yeah, you know I'm going with this one. Let me tell you something. Tobias Harris. They gave this man 5-year, $180 million. You understand me? And I'm gonna take you through, you know what I mean, what I went through that summer. We had Jimmy for half the year, right? Remember that? Went to it went down to the Kawhi shot. That motherfucker bounced. What it bounced? 4 times on the rim. Boom. Yeah. We got sent home, right? Cool. That summer, I'm sitting there watching the free agency and shit, Jordan, and I'm looking at the bottom of the screen. I'm like, oh, hey, listen. All I know is this. We keeping Jimmy. Either Ben or Tobias got to go. You know what I'm saying? Either one of them niggas got to go. All right, so Ben, I see boom. Ben Simmons, 5-year, $178 million. I'm like, well, all right, Tobias Harris, it's time for you to go, baby. Jimmy's staying with us. And then Jordan, I see Tobias Harris, 5-year, $180 million. I'm like, huh? Whoa. Man, that's a salary cap. This ain't baseball, nigga. You ain't got that much money. Where the fuck Jimmy going? And then I see Jimmy Butler signs with Miami Heat. Nigga, I almost lost it, okay? You gave that motherfucker Tobias Harris over Jimmy. Huh? You gave this nigga 5 years, $180 million. And let me tell you, his average with us is 17 fucking points. And guess what, Jordan? In the games when Joel Embiid is out, when he's out for all the extended period of time, it's the same. 17 points a game. You ain't taking your game up. And this nigga had 0 points last night. 0. Because he's standing in the corner doing nothing.
Yeah.
31 minutes, bro. 31 minutes? Are you kidding me, Jordan? He has a total of 54 points this fucking playoff series. We played 6 games. That's 9 points. That's 9 points. What are we doing? Let me tell you something right now. I'm so glad. I know for fucking sure this motherfucker bet not be in a Sixer uniform next season. I not no pay cut, not no nothing. His bag should already be packed. His bag should already be packed. The crib should, the realtor should be waiting on him to sign his fucking name off that motherfucker. The kids should have been waiting at the, you know how you go, your daddy come get you, your mommy gonna come get you, whatever the case may be. You waiting at the window. Last night, they should have been waiting at the fucking window after the game was over. So now you can go back and go home. Go back, get the fuck out of Philadelphia. I can't stand this nigga, dog. He don't do nothing for us. Yes, we want to trade your ass for a fucking box of crumble cookies. Matter of fact, I would have traded your ass for nothing. I would have traded this nigga for a box of fucking rubber bands, nigga. A box of fucking raisins. I'm telling you. And I don't even eat raisins, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I can't stand this nigga. Get the fuck out of Philadelphia. You remember, I've been complaining about Tobias Harris a long time when he got 7 points. If he got 10 points, damn, nigga, you can't give us 7? You can't give us 5? Nothing? You standing over there because your fucking palms are sweaty. I can't stand that nigga, dog. Get him the fuck out of Philadelphia. My nigga, don't you know Joel Embiid and Jimmy Butler was like brothers, and they still are to this day? He wanted to stay. You kept this soft-ass nigga. We always make fucked up-ass moves. And signed Nervous away out of motherfucking college. What the fuck you thought he was going to be? Jahlil Okafor. What the fuck you thought he was going to be? Ben Simmons. I wasn't fond of Ben Simmons when they fucking drafted him. I sure the fuck wasn't. The fuck? Fuck, man. And now look, even still, you can say, well, Markelle Fultz is balling. That's cool, that's cool. Look how that shit played out. This motherfucker came here doing this shit. What the fuck is that? Congrats to the New York Knicks. You know what? What hurts is the fact that we got fucking robbed. That's what hurts. That's what hurts. It would hurt more if I knew that the Knicks was one of those teams that was going to go on a championship run. You know how when you look like, you know how you lose to a team and then they go win the championship? It's like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that. So it don't hurt as much. But I'm pissed off at this nigga. I've been pissed off since they signed him. I've been pissed off since they signed him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm done with this nigga. The season's over. The rest of the New York Knicks. And how far can they go? I don't fucking know. They ain't going to the finals. They're going to meet Boston. I think they'll lose. I think that's the, you know what I mean? I think they'll lose to Boston. You know what I mean? But if they don't, what the fuck ever? We'll worry about that then. So that's where I'm at with that, man. That's where I'm at with that. Tobias Harris.
Yeah. Tobias Harris, he's done now. So, you know, his contract is up. Yeah, his contract is up. So, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to re-sign him. You guys have at least some money to go and find someone. If I'm not mistaken, I have to check to see what.
Bring Kelly Oubre the fuck back. Please.
Oh, really? Really?
Yes.
But for how much, though?
I don't know. Well, all I'm telling you is that we need to bring Kelly Oubre the fuck back. He is an X factor for us. He gave us 17 last night. He's great on the perimeter. He run the floor. He hit corner threes. He hit threes in transition. He make defensive plays. He get putbacks. He do all the fucking dirty work. And Nicholas Batum, I want Nicholas Batum back because I said when they first came to this team, when they first came, I said, oh yeah, they can knock down threes. They're gonna play defense on the perimeter, and hey, they're gonna bring a toughness to our team, and that's what they did. Nicholas Batum he's long. He's been in the league in a long time. He can play defense and he shoots. He makes clutch. He has made and been making clutch threes for us. Shown it in the playoffs and in the regular season, dog. Those are two guys that I really want back. I go to bat for both of them. Buddy Hield, I mean, you could pick your poison with that. He gave us 20 last night off the bench with shooting threes. You know what I'm saying? Joel Embiid had the ball and they bring the double. I see what they was doing. They bring the double team and then Nick Nurse sticks with it because we was making the shots. So when the double team come, he kicked it to the top of the key and then Buddy Hield was in the corner, boom, 3-point shot. So we was making them shots. Now it depends on, because he hadn't played for a while. You know what I mean? So because he wasn't doing good. Now, are you going to look at it and say, you know what? Hey, let's run it back again. Who knows? But Batum and Oubre, I want them for damn sure.
Oh, shit. Max is a restricted free agent, 2024, 2025.
He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going no damn where.
Right.
I'm not worried.
Okay. I mean, for the game, I feel like, you know, it was a close game. It was a good basketball game. It was an entertaining basketball game. That's for fucking damn sure. I don't want to go and harp on forever because I want to get on to other topics too.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a great game. I felt that it was a tough game for Maxi. I agree that when you become a star, and I'm gonna give him leeway because it is his first year becoming a star. You know what I'm saying? And he did play well predominantly throughout the whole playoffs. Let's be honest. But
Yep.
every game since they went 3-1 down, every game was basically uh, uh, the most important game, right? So he came out and balled out that last game and came out and had a game this day, which wasn't so great. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's going to be his learning curve and seeing how he can impact games, even when he's struggling from the field or whatever the case may be. Joel Embiid was out there. He was balling. I feel like sometimes he was looking for contact a bit too much. You know what I mean? I just feel like he needed to just get to
Go
his
up.
spots, and go up. Just take the middies. No one's going to complain. They understand your physical limitations. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yep.
like he had situations where he could have done that. I seen near the fourth quarter. I think they need to get rid of Tobias Harris. He ain't giving you nothing, man. Like if you're gonna keep Tobias Harris, it's for a fucking $5 million a year or some shit.
Man, listen.
You know what I'm saying? And then that can be fine. But I think that they can get another body instead of taking that, especially for that type of money. It's not worth it. Let's be fair,
Nah.
because getting 0 points in a game, I ain't fucking acceptable. You know what I
31
mean?
minutes. 31 minutes,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
You
that's that's
could
that's
have went to the
that's
gym and just got on the treadmill, nigga.
yeah. Cameron Payne came in the game. He
You
was quite effective. You know what I'm saying? He was. Hmm?
he had 2 threes. He had 6
He
points.
had he had two threes, but like there was some times where he shot a three, and that shit was like clang. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, it's
Yeah.
getting too out of hand now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Calm
He
down,
made some
man.
good. Yeah, he made some good plays, but I don't think he can do something where it's gonna impact like tremendously.
Right.
Um, but I just felt that y'all really didn't have honestly, I feel like as long everyone talks about Joel Embiid, but I'm gonna tell
Mhm.
you something. Defensively, it was hard for him, man. Because
Hell yeah.
they were getting it, they were using him on screens. They could get pretty much any shot they wanted off him.
Anything they want.
You know what I'm saying? And it was
Remember,
too.
you know how we talk
Mhm.
about just niggas just be staying in the lane and shit? They don't go. Well, first of all, he don't be going up on the screen no way in the regular season. But even now you hurt now, you really ain't about to go up there, motherfucker. So shit, he in that drop coverage. Grant Hill was talking about it
Yeah.
last night. He gonna be to get anything you want long as he's in that drop coverage.
Yeah, it's too difficult, man, and you can't really blame him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they can't even make the adjustment for him because of his limitations, right? They can't
Right,
make an adjustment with him.
right.
So I think that was too much of a problem for y'all, and y'all couldn't really like they can get any shot they wanted, basically. You know what I'm saying? If they were patient and they just allowed, because Jalen Brunson holds the ball quite a bit, right?
Mhm.
So it's like all he got to do is continuously, um, run screen and rolls until he finds something. You know what I mean? So yeah, so ultimately, it was a great game. And that's just from explaining a bit of the game, but
Right.
my takeaway from I mean, how far can they go? The Knicks, it's a wrap. I mean, who do they play next? Cleveland, or who they play next?
They got the Pacers.
Oh, they can beat the Pacers. Yeah, that's gonna be a good series to be fair, because that's an up and down team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they really go up and down. So I think they have a chance to beat the Pacers. Let's be honest. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And I think because it's a weak conference, you know what I'm saying? Especially because of Joel Embiid going down, because of Jimmy Butler going down. I think
Giannis.
now that Giannis and them going down,
Mhm.
like, yeah, so it's a weak conference. So right now, I feel that this is the time that New York Knicks can go there. But I don't think they're a team that anybody's really like they can win a chip. Not happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like this is when they go there, then when if they were to play Boston or they were to play Cleveland or someone, I think Cleveland then would beat them. I'm being dead.
Listen, no, man. You know what I say about Boston. You know what I say. They not tough minded. They're
Boston will
not.
beat them though.
Listen, though, and I'm with you. I'm with you. But New York, bro, they can shoot the rock and they can play defense. You feel me? And get up under you. They can do
They can
that, bro.
switch everything, man. They can switch
Yeah,
everything.
I get it.
So it's
I
not
get
gonna
it.
be easy for Brunson now. It's not gonna be like that.
Well,
You
let's
feel
see.
what I'm saying?
I'll tell you like this. Let's see what type of. Well, you better make sure Sam Hauser or nobody ain't out there or something because he can get, bro. He can get buckets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look. If what if the Celtics just result back to Celtics things, bro? You know what I'm
I hear
saying?
you.
Like,
I mean, I'm gonna have Boston in that series.
yeah, I
If they
mean,
were to
if
play
I
each
was
other.
putting my money on it, obviously you're gonna go with the more talented team. But just knowing how Boston is up here, you know what I mean? In New York,
Not all the time we going to play all most times.
but New
Not all
York
the
is
time.
New York is the underdog, and rightfully so. So they already coming in with a chip. When they get to New York, dog, if they get there, well, yeah, if they get to Boston, you know what I mean? When they get to like the New York part, that 2 games in New York, it's gonna be hard to win.
I mean, we're gonna see, man.
Yeah,
I
we
feel
will
like
see.
we will see. I just feel that they've experienced a lot. So
Yeah.
like I don't feel like, especially that type of team or that team, just a team, they should just solely beat them off talent, bro.
Yeah,
They
for sure.
should, to be
For sure.
honest. So I
And
don't
they're more experienced too, though.
and they are more experienced now. So eventually they have to get over that hump. You know what I'm saying? You know, like that's usually, you know, we always talk about when you know, like how the Boston always mess up. There's gonna be a time where they get over that hump.
All
You
right.
feel what I'm saying? And this team right here, I don't think this is the team that's gonna be like, oh, this is the team that's gonna make them continuously still do the same things and fuck up in the playoffs. I don't think so. I don't think it's the Knicks, bro. I'm sorry, Mel, but I don't think it's the Knicks, bro.
All right. So, sticking with the Sixers, man, what you think the 76ers should do moving forward with Joel Embiid? Well, first of all,
You already know what I have on this one.
Yeah.
We spoke. We kind of already spoke. I said what I said about
You
this
said what you said. Okay,
a
so
few episodes ago.
right. So this is what I say moving forward. First of all, bro, you don't let a nigga like that just walk. Like he you look at him, he giving you 30 and 50 and 39 on one motherfucking leg, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can look at this a couple ways, bro. Let's just be realistic. You can look at it this way. The first way is you could be like, okay, I know he's a generational talent. I know he's this, I know that, but I don't think because when it's time to pay him, Jaylen Brown just got 304. Jason Tatum is due this summer. He can get $338 million. You understand what I'm saying? And what we're talking about a player in Joel Embiid who was arguably the best player in the NBA, you know what I mean, before injury. We know he was the leading front runner for MVP. You know what I'm saying? 35, 12, and 4. We was 26 and 8 before he went down. You feel what I'm saying? So we're talking about a guy of that stature, and we're going to look at, well, he just got hurt, right? And then him come back and battle through this, you know what I'm saying, and give us the production that he gave us, 30 a game, whatever the case may be. But I don't want to give him $300 and something million, not knowing if he gonna be there for us. Because if Jason Tatum get 338 and Joel Embiid's contract is over in 26, I think 26 or some shit like that, well, he gonna want to get paid next season. He ain't gonna want to play, especially with his injury history. He's not gonna want to play his last year on the contract. You understand what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to give him 350. Almost 400. So if you look at it from that side, you could be like, I just don't want to do that no more and let him walk. Or you could look at it and say, you know what? What I'm going to do is this. Tobias is gone. I'm not going to make no more stupid ass motherfucking decisions of keeping the fucking Tobias Harris over a Jimmy Butler no more. I'm going to bring the right pieces in here. I'm going to try to go ahead and get me a star and a consistent star. Like Tobias Harris was supposed to be for us, you know what I mean? A consistent star, and bring back a Oubre, bring back a Nicholas Batum, and bring back another player of their ilk. You know what I mean? We had Ronald Covington, but he was hurt all year long. He's another wing defender, and he can knock down some threes too. You feel what I'm saying? So if you can look at it from both ways, bro, do you want to pay the 350, almost $400 million? You know what I'm saying? Because he's talented and you know what he can do, but he don't stay upright. Or are you going to say, you know what? He's a generational talent. I'm going to pay him, and we're going to get this guy. We're going to get that guy and that guy. You know what I'm saying? Or try our best to do that. You know what I mean? So, you know them billionaires.
How long have we been trusting the process for?
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. Nah.
It's been a minute. So, I mean,
what's affecting
I'm not saying you should just go ahead and get rid of him. Yeah. But I'm saying you should at least listen.
Yeah.
Listen to some offers. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I totally agree with that, because realistically, it has happened. Like, bro, it's like it's insane if you think that something's gonna work. When how many times have you tried this now, man?
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you all the way.
You feel what I'm saying? That's insanity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you think a different outcome is gonna happen, Boston ain't getting any younger.
Right.
Jimmy's still there around there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cleveland's still young as hell.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Who else is out there? Orlando young.
Oh no, yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
They're on the rise. You feel what I'm saying? Knicks is gonna get back Randall. They're trying to get Booker, whoever else knows.
Yeah. Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I do, I'm listening to these offers and I'm thinking, how many role players, even a star player plus a role player, can I get for Joel Embiid to help Maxey, bro?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going to do. And the team I'm going to tell you should be going and grabbing Joel Embiid.
I already know you want him, but here's the thing.
This is why. Take this in why though. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
He's injury prone already. All you want to do is maximize Steph Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry probably another 2-3 years. Okay, that I'm gonna say is probably gonna be at a high level. 2 or 3 years, let's say. He has another 2-3 years left on his contract.
Mm-hmm.
You maximize as much as you can from him through that time period, and then done.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna say why we do that. So you don't need to go off and pay. You're gonna still continue to pay him that amount of money. You're gonna have to get rid of Wiggins, or you're gonna have to get rid of, you're gonna have to get rid of some young pieces like Kuminga and them niggas. Man, it is what it is.
It's gonna take, but bro, listen, I promise you, the Philadelphia 76ers are gonna make that fucking tax so high. It's gonna be 2 draft picks, and we need players and picks for that guy, because he's going to get paid almost almost $400 million. He's going to get there. And I'm going to tell you one thing that's probably on the Sixers front office's mind. The first option, like I said, we tired of what we could be. You know what I mean? We tired of what we could be. We know we can be, but we can't because of this. And it ain't your fault. You big as hell. You big. You ain't supposed to be moving like that. You big. You big, dog. So knee problems and foot problems. Didn't you miss the whole first year because of a foot injury or some type of shit? Like them big 7 foot, everybody's not gonna be like Shaq. You know what I mean?
After coming out from Kansas.
Yeah, Shaq is one of the greatest athletes of all time. To be able to be that humongous and stay upright for so long, you feel what I'm saying? But what's on their mind, I think, bro, is if they do decide to let him go, and even if they get everything that they wanted for him, everything that they desired for him, that he goes somewhere else and he remains healthy and they prosper and go get a fucking championship, because he ain't going to know, even though it's in the Sixers' hands, I doubt they would do Joel Embiid a disservice and send him to the fucking Wizards. Send him to the Hornets. You know what I mean? Send him to teams like the Pistons. He's going. I don't think they don't owe him anything, man. No. I get it. I get it. What I'm saying is this: it ain't like he's the one demanding a trade. You know what I'm saying?
Better.
Well, listen, I'm saying, but that's it. That's if he want to stay. He might want to stay in Philly though, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he's not going to demand a trade. I'm saying if the Sixers
from his press conference,
if they approach him and say, "This is what we're going to do," they're not going to send him to no low end. They're going to allow him to go somewhere and contend, bro. And listen, even though I would be mad that he's gone, I would be upset at the Philly front office for sending him to a team that gives him no opportunity. Send this man to a contender team. That's what you're supposed to do. But that's what's in the back of their mind, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but whatever. So, moving on. We brought up the Pacers and the Bucks. You know what I mean? The Pacers, they defeated the Bucks to close out the series in 6 games. You know what I mean? I had the Pacers in 6. I don't think you had the Pacers too, right? Or did you pick the Bucks?
Yeah, no, Milwaukee. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I don't want to sit here and lie up on camera.
Okay, so either way, I had the Pacers in 6, and I picked them because, like I said, no Giannis, you know what I'm saying? And then eventually, Dame goes down for a couple games too, so that's a wrap anyway. But, Giannis, he penetrates the lane, he can slow the game down, he get downhill, transition, defense, that's 30 points and 12 rebounds you're missing. You know what I'm saying? And Giannis is a champion. He knows how to up his game in the playoff. He knows about slowing the game down, half-court offense, blah, blah, getting what you want, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? So that's why I picked the Pacers. But we know that the Dame came here in the offseason. We know that they started off 30-13. First of all, we know Dame didn't want to be here for sure. They started off 30-13, then they fired Coach Adrian Griffin. And then they brought in Doc Rivers, and I think they've went 17-19. You feel what I'm saying? Now, they did get kicked out in the first round. Obviously, no Dame, no Giannis, for the most part. No Dame at all, but for Dame, he missed a couple games as well. You're not going to do nothing with that. You feel me? But I don't think we've seen, Doc Rivers coaching the Milwaukee Bucks to some championship or nothing anyway. Remember, we said you need to go to the championship or nothing because they brought you in here to be the fucking savior. This man was 30-13. You went 17-19. Whatever. So the question is, what is next for Milwaukee, Giannis, and Dame? What's next? What you think?
They're probably going to run it back because they're obviously going to feel that they, because they got injured, that they didn't get that opportunity to go and win. Let's be honest, that's probably what's going to happen. But it's running out of time for Dame. Because all I know is about last year, man, niggas was trying to talk to me about Dame is this, Dame is that. He's on par with niggas. Let me tell you something, man. I mean, I'm going to give him oblige for this year, but it's not even during the season. I feel like people thought that he probably played underwhelmingly. I don't think that he was playing up to par what we thought he would. But I'm going to give him oblige now because Giannis was out. You feel what I'm saying? But I've seen Damian Lillard win playoff series with the amount of help that he had here. Now that Chris Middleton was hurt too, so let me change that because Chris Middleton was hurt too. But that team there in Milwaukee, man, without Giannis, they're still a good team, man.
Mm-hmm.
Without Giannis, it's still a good team. And you got Dame in there, you got Middleton, you got Portis, you got Lopez. You still got some guys out there now. You feel what I'm saying? And they got Patrick Beverly. They got some defense still. It's still a good team, man. Still a good team. And Indiana's an up-and-coming team. Indiana, these niggas haven't been to playoff worth a league of shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, these niggas haven't done shit. So I don't see, I feel like he still could have come out of that playoff, even though you have what's that fucking nice kid nigga's name? Indiana's leading one of the best offenses in the league. But then again, Doc Rivers got to go, man. What was the point of bringing this nigga, bro?
Yeah.
Now I feel like Milwaukee, like, bro, really, I honestly, like, that man had them in first place, bro.
Yeah.
And they got rid of this nigga. First or second place?
I think it was second place.
I don't know.
It was second place.
Yeah, first or second place. And they got rid of him, bro. And it's like, you bring in someone that has lost more 3-1 leads. that has lost the most 3-1 lead or 3-2 leads of any coach, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like these coaches sometimes get like an easy way in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't deserve that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Other people deserve that. If anything, why isn't Mark Jackson getting this chance to coach? Mark Jackson friggin' burst 2 of the greatest shooters of all time, one of the best defenses of all time. He was the one that started that shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He was the one that started that shit. He's the one that gave them niggas the confidence. He's the one that was, you know what I'm saying? Even though it was a different type of offense he was running, he still birthed them niggas. And the defense was the same. He's the one that made that little bit of a culture there. You feel what I'm saying? Why isn't he getting that chance? But he give Doc Rivers because he won in 1912, nigga, with Ray Allen and them niggas, then they should have fucking won. You feel what I'm saying? Like they say, oh, sometimes you got to put blame on, we have to put the blame on the players. But this one, you got to put the blame on the coach. He got there, as you said, he was 17-19. Or whatever the fucking case may be. They were not good when he got there, bro. Where's the adjustments being made? You feel what I'm saying? What's the offense like?
Yep.
That's what they was running, bro. It's a bunch of bullshit, man. You feel what I'm saying? So like, bro, I'm off it, bro. I'm off the Milwaukee Bucks, and I'm gonna give them another year. Give them another year because they were hurt. But realistically, I won't be mad if Giannis wants to dip. I won't be mad if Giannis wants to dip. Because it's about like how many coaches he's had during his tenure. How many coaches he had during his tenure? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, I'm not with Doc. I'm more mad that they got Doc.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm more mad that they got Doc.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, what you doing?
You can go, man.
So my thing. All right. So look, and like I said before, this is not where Dame wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? All right, cool. I know he wanted to be in Miami. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? You said he wasn't playing up to par. All right, cool. You know what I mean? Let's take into account the man is going through shit. The man did have a divorce. The man is not with his kids. You know what I mean? And on top of that, he's not where he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, this is not his team. So he got to come in and kind of, find his way. You know what I'm saying? So then on top of that, so when you get there, y'all 30-13. How many times when we see a coaching change in the middle of the season, you know what I'm saying, the shit takes off and goes better? You feel what I mean? Like 30-13, you fired a guy. So whatever they was doing, Adrian Griffin, it was working. Whatever Doc came in doing, 17-19, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? So let's keep that. Let's keep that and take that into consideration too, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
I can't.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Not for Dame. Dame's a superstar player, Philly. He's a superstar player, man. And nigga, we've been away from our kids before, man. You gotta play, man. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta play,
bro.
Man.
It's easy to say that, bro, because you ain't got kids, bro. You ain't got kids, bro. And
man, we got a family though.
Listen.
He told him about his wife and all that, so we talking about that too. We had that.
I hear you, bro. But understand, my nigga, how difficult. Understand where his mind is. You don't want to go. You want to go to, first of all, your mind is on Sand Beaches. You end up in Milwaukee. That's number one. You're going through a divorce and you're not with your kids. You feel what I'm saying? That's a different type of pain. Yeah, he is a superstar. Yeah, he is. But even look, Tom Brady's the GOAT. And when he was going through his divorce and all of that type of shit in his last season, whatever season that was, it was like it was weighing on him throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? And that's the fucking greatest of all time. You feel what I mean? So just that type of, you're not with your kids, whatever, the shit weighs on you. And on top of it, like I said, bro, that ain't Dame team. You know what I'm saying? He got to be able to do shit his way, and you're not doing that shit. You got different lineups, and Giannis is out, you hurt, and then you come back in. You know what I mean? It's just different, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But look, what I think should happen is this: should they run it back? I don't think so. Why? They could. Because, you don't know what they could have been with Giannis and Dame together in the playoffs, whatever the case may be. And I think they do need to get a new coach. So, and that's another thing. You don't know what they could be under a new coach. You know what I'm saying? Because whoever comes in, they like, okay, I see what they was doing with Adrian Griffin. I see what they was doing with Doc. Maybe I can do this. We can do that. You know what I mean? You could, but Dame didn't want to be here in the first place. You think he want to say, you know what? All right, I'm going to stay here another year. I mean, he don't have a choice. You know what I mean? Because he's still under contract. But I'm saying, I think they should trade him. And just trade him. You know what I mean? He already don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I think they should get rid of him. Send him somewhere else he want to go. And like you said, I think time is up in Milwaukee for Giannis. A new place of scenery wouldn't be so bad. Giannis came in the league at what, 19? What is he now? Almost 30? Is he 30 or almost 30? Some shit like that.
Dame?
No, I'm talking about Giannis right now. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing if Giannis wanted to go. You know what I mean? But that's not a free agent or a destination. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody getting off coming nowhere saying, shit, I'm gonna go to Milwaukee. You know what I mean? Brook Lopez ain't got them many options like that. Bobby Porter's ain't got all the motherfucking options like that. They supposed to. No,
Bobby Porter's gonna have shooters, bro.
Listen. He is a good basketball player. He's a good basketball player. But I'm saying at the time when he came to Milwaukee, was he hotter than what he is now? He looked like
no. But he played himself through that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gotten better through Milwaukee. You know what I mean? So he had to be there. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm saying, like, ain't no top free agents coming to Milwaukee, bro. They're not going. No. So if unless you're gonna run it back with Brook Lopez and them again, he ain't no spring chicken. Chris Middleton ain't no. Matter of fact, their team.
Chris Middleton and them are not old, bro. No, Chris Middleton's 32. Yeah, he's in his prime. It should be in his prime areas. Mm-hmm. Giannis is 29, turning 30. Mm-hmm. Bobby Porter's 29, turning 30.
Listen,
Dame 30 something as well.
He'd be 34. Understand this though, bro. These guys been in the league a long time. You know what I'm saying? This is basketball or sports is the longest, shortest career ever. You know what I'm saying? It's like you play so long, but it's short. You know what I mean? Like you're retiring in 12, 13, 14, 15 years, you know what I mean? Or, unless you're going to play 20, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So that still does weigh on him. Chris Middleton been nicked up these past couple years. You understand what I'm saying? So They not getting younger. Their team is considered, you know what I mean, one of the older teams as well. You know what I'm saying?
They're not. I mean, with a few pieces. I mean, so what? You could probably get some pieces for Chris Middleton then. But Chris Middleton didn't show you. Chris Middleton was hurt. Was showing you that he can ball the fuck out, nigga.
Yeah.
You feel that?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be putting on Chris. Yeah, he definitely does, man. I mean, I was one of them niggas that didn't bang with him, Chris Middlebum.
You didn't like him?
Nah, I did not, man. But he showed some grit and some guts out there, man. You know what I'm saying? He was hurt too. Man. He was hurt too. One leg moving, trying to do what he had to do, which was impressive.
So you think they should run? You think they should run it back?
I'm saying I won't be mad if they run it back because they did not have. Giannis and them was both hurt, so obviously they can have that. We was hurt, that's why we didn't. Whatever.
So is it like try one more time? Because remember last year Giannis got hurt in the playoffs against Miami, first round. Remember? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, is it like, all right, we're gonna try this one more time, but then boom?
I mean, yeah. If I'm the Bucks, honestly, I'm gonna try and keep them because no one wants to really go to the Bucks unless you're going through the draft and you get someone lucky. So if anything, I'm gonna try and stay with what we have, and milk it as long as we can. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually Dame's gonna probably not want to re-sign there.
He's not re-signing. I don't care how much money they throw him. He ain't.
But regardless, he's gonna be older. He's not gonna be the same player anyway. You know what I'm saying? He's 34 now.
Yeah, about to be 34.
Yeah, Achilles injury. Come on now. You know what I mean? I know Donovan's gonna be mad because Dame's his guy, but he ain't Steph Curry, man.
No, he's not Steph Curry. No, but Steph Curry has had 10 times better teams than he had as well. Let's keep it 100.
I mean, so is all the greats. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't take away from their greatness.
I'm just saying, bro. No, I don't think he's as good as Steph Curry. You know what I mean? But there's I don't think that far apart either. It's not like the gap is so far. It's not that far, bro. You know what I mean? But
in terms of what though?
I'm just saying, like, their best asset is shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's his name is a far better shooter than him.
Listen, bro, Steph is the greatest shooter ever. We all know this.
Yeah. Their best thing is shooting, but what's a far better shooter?
What I'm saying is this, bro. Dame hasn't had nowhere near close as the type of teams Steph has had.
This is his best. Remember when he first signed it, but no, this is his best chance. It's the closest he had to a team, which is a championship team.
Right, but
this team when he went to.
Listen, but what did I say to that though? You expected somebody to come in in the 1 year and go do it. That's not fair.
But this is what I'm saying. No, this is what I'm saying. All it was one piece to one piece.
I get it.
It's not like it's a whole revamp. You're just adding a superstar player to an already built machine. You feel what I'm saying? That's different if everyone is.
Didn't they lose Drew? So ain't that a big piece of them too?
What I'm saying is it's a one piece to one piece. You heard what I said?
Yeah, but he doesn't bring what Drew. They bring two different things to the table. All I'm saying is
it's Dame.
I'm not about to beat nobody ever for 1 year, the first year with a team, and you didn't get it done. I'm not doing that to nobody.
Let me tell you something. I'll put it like this. You see how you did that and you did that over there? I swear, heavenly God strike me down. If Drew got traded for Steph, niggas would be like, this is the best team in the Eastern Conference, and they should win.
No, listen. I don't know who you talking about. You can't be talking about me. That ain't even my style. That's idiotic. That's idiot shit. To say the first year, bro, you can't do that. Their style is different. And on top of that, they switched coaches in the middle of the season. We seen things were different.
Bro, they were 30-13 with coming with him in there. They were fine. They were just about fine. He was just playing bad. Dame was just playing bad.
So that's 17 and 19 is because of Dame was playing bad.
No. What I'm saying is they were doing well with the new changing and all the stuff that you're talking about. They were second in the East. Right. Okay. But Dame wasn't even playing well. That showed that they had a good enough team to still win, and he didn't have to be a superstar player like he was in Portland, Philly. Are you hearing me?
I hear what you're saying, bro, but still things change when you get Doc Rivers. Listen, I know what you're trying to do. Because anytime somebody bring up Steph and Dame,
I brought up Steph. You didn't bring up Steph.
No, I'm saying in general, anytime somebody bring their two names up, this is what you do. You go on a rant and try to say everything you can to diminish Dame, to heighten Steph over Dame. You could do that. I'm not about to do it right now because you do that shit every single time, and you know it's not fair to say go do it this and just say it's because he played bad and this, that, the third. He got this shit going on.
So,
and it's not cool.
So when are you gonna put the one? So when are you gonna? When is Dame gonna get this? Dame's never gonna get this.
It can't be this year. We didn't even get to see what they could do together in the fucking playoffs. It can't be. And if you want to talk about the years in Portland, bro, I promise you, they were never going to beat the Warriors. You think so his running mate is on the level of Klay Thompson? I don't hear them talk about no Hall of Fame conversations of CJ McCollum. Not even close. CJ McCollum is not nobody that you're going to say they're the greatest shooting backcourt with. Klay is. Klay is that guy. CJ McCollum can't hold a candlestick to Klay Thompson. They don't have no Draymond Green on that team. They didn't have no Kevin Durant. Those years in Portland, that nobody ever thought. Nobody in the history. I don't even care if you had a mental illness. If you were mentally challenged, you never thought the Portland Trailblazers were going to go win a championship. The thing is,
I know that. Regardless. You see, I know what you're doing just because you had the thing that means we can never talk about players because everyone's always on a different team with different situations, bro. What you do and what can you do? What happens when you? It's like when you maximize whatever you have within that team that you have, and he maximized everything that he had. I agree. I'm not going on. I'm just talking about we put him in a situation where he had a situation where now he has a team that's one of the best teams in the league and they can win a chip.
You said, listen to what you said. You said one of. It's plenty one ofs, bro, and there's plenty more teams that's better than the Bucks.
Okay, but Steph Curry's been in that situation. He wasn't when they won in 2022. It wasn't a thing where like they were the best team. It wasn't like that.
And listen, and we can get on there if you want to. You're right, they were not, but they didn't have to go through the Lakers injury. They didn't have to. Ja Morant did go down. Jamal Murray had an ACL injury, bro. So they didn't have to go through their teams at full strength. You know what I'm saying? So like, come on, dog. Let's not.
But they still had to go through a team which was the Boston Celtics, which was at full strength.
Listen,
and was one of the best defensive teams in the past 20 years.
And I'm with you on that 100%. But my only rebuttal to that is, bro, we know about Boston. That's
an easy way out. But also you have to give credit to the team that they play in.
No, I'm going to give you credit for winning in the finals. Only thing is, your road there, it wasn't bumpy. It was go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying? So with the Lakers, with the Lakers and the Warriors, you know how that is with LeBron. You said it yourself. With LeBron and AD against, you didn't have to go through that. And whether y'all would have beat, excuse me,
they gotta win. They gotta win the series. It's not their fault.
No. And whether you can't. That's neglecting the truth, bro. Now you're saying, okay, win the series without Ja. That's not.
No. What I'm saying is, we can't say we didn't have to go through. If Lakers played and they lost. Then what is that? Is that Thing's fault? We didn't have to play them?
No. Listen. No matter whose fault it is, Jordan. The fact of it's nobody's fault unless you're telling me somebody did it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody's fault. It just happens. But the fact is, you didn't have that. That's your is that your Lakers like the Lakers or the Warriors kryptonite? You're not beating the Lakers in a 7-game series. You know what I'm saying? And even if y'all did, you didn't have to. I mean, even if y'all did, it's gonna be a dogfight with LeBron and AD versus the Warriors. And the same thing with the Nuggets with Denver.
I mean, that 2022, I would have put myself. Denver didn't win yet that season, so I would have picked ourselves over Denver regardless.
That's
a fact.
Jordan, listen to me, bro. That's neither here nor there. I'm telling you, whether if y'all won, right? But Jamal Murray was not in the lineup. Y'all beat him.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. So you didn't have to go through the gauntlet, bro. It ain't nobody's fault. You keep saying we wasn't the best. Nah, but my nigga, y'all didn't have to go through that to get to where y'all need to be.
You see, this is all starting from because we want. Listen, no one's like you. Yeah, I know you're gonna do that, but listen, everyone always. Since the beginning of time, injuries happen during the playoffs.
Yes.
So I'm not going to take away all the teams in the history that someone has gotten hurt and now they didn't get there. It's not a good enough chip anymore because listen, Steph Curry's team wasn't the best team in 2022. Whether or not you think they were not better than Boston, Boston was the team that was supposed to
Boston
beat
is
them.
a regular season team, dog. They're not
Boston,
a big moment team, man.
but the thing, okay, listen. Whether or not you see, they got to the finals.
Yeah,
so you could have said. Let me finish. They could have said.
Go ahead. We ain't gonna.
They could have said, they could have, because I have to go to anyway. But yeah, they could have said, it's kind of made me lose my chain of thought, man. Fucking piece of shit, bro.
How? I ain't even do nothing.
Yeah, you did. Don't.
I'm sitting back.
Yeah, that was after you were set. I was about to say something. You want to interrupt me. Shit, man.
Okay.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Dame Lillard ain't nowhere near Steph Curry.
Okay. This like I said, that's how you get every time. Whatever. You can't say nowhere near. I'm not gonna let you have that. But it is what it is, man.
So is Damian Lillard gonna be? Is he like around the top 20 player of all time?
Maybe
I
not.
said Damian Lillard.
All time,
brother. Are you sitting here thinking?
I don't know, bro.
Billy, are you sitting here thinking?
Listen,
you're sitting here thinking.
Yes, I'm thinking. You put me on the spot right now. How many times does somebody say, "Oh, what's that one song you talk?" You're not just gonna remember like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, if I hear what you're saying, but if someone tells me Damian Lillard top 20, hell the fuck no.
Okay, so can I listen? You're quick. Listen, you're gonna be quick to do it because you're quick to jump on Dame every time you hear his name.
It's pretty easy though. You can name 15 players right now or 20 players right now all time better than him.
Just because, listen to me. Just if I gotta pause, if I have to pause when you ask me a question, you might not really be top 20. You understand what I'm saying? If I gotta think about it too much, you're not. Just because I didn't just jump at it like you did. You don't like Dame. I expect you to do
like Dame. I never said I don't like
Dame. Jordan, you shit on Dame Lillard every time we talk. You shitted on Dame so much. You told me that if Steph Curry was the player in Portland in 2015 and Dame was in Golden State, that Steph Curry was going to take the fucking Blazers to the goddamn finals and win the championship. Bro, you don't like Dame.
Steph Curry was the reason why they beat Portland. It was Steph Curry. 35, 37 a game, a 50%. But this nigga was cooking these niggas.
Jordan, you may be right, but your team has always been exponentially better than the Blazers. Exponentially. Nobody ever thought the Blazers could go to the finals. Never.
Larry Bird is not one of the best players. Larry Bird can't be better than certain players because he was on a team when he beat it. I mean, because I just want to make a simple point. Michael Jordan was playing Larry Bird and he was always getting beat by him.
Yes.
Right? Because Larry Bird's team was better. You know what I'm saying? Like always better. So that's always going to go up against Larry Bird because his team was better. So no, nigga.
Jordan, I'm telling you, that's why you were winning, my nigga, because your team is better.
Yeah, but you are also a part. Like the thing is, this is where people get it screwed. They're also that team because of Steph Curry. Like Steph Curry is the main reason.
I tell you what. And the Portland Trailblazers maximized. You said it. They maximized what they had, the little that they had, because of Dame Lillard. What if you gave Dame? No. What if you gave Dame Lillard somebody that's a caliber of a Klay Thompson, and he had a Draymond Green, and also a Kevin Durant, and an Iggy to come off the bench? What if he had that type of team? We could possibly be talking about Dame Lillard with championships too.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's a different. I have to go. But no, I'm telling you because it's a different. Damian Lillard doesn't play the same way as Steph Curry. Draymond Green gets a lot of stuff. Draymond Green gets a lot of things off of Steph Curry's movement. So Damian Lillard, that's not the type of player he is.
Let me ask you a question. I'm glad you said that because you told me before Steve Kerr got there, Steph Curry wasn't doing that type of shit. He had the ball in his hands at the time. So that's a coaching change. So now Dame Lillard, he didn't have that type of coaching change. What if he had somebody in the mindset of a Steve Kerr or a Mark or whatever the case may be to say, hey, you know what? I don't need you on the ball with your shooting ability. You come off this shit. That's a coaching change. That's the luxury that Steph had, bro. He's had it.
That's a great point. And the thing is, he went and had Adrian Griffin. And what were they doing? They were playing different. He was playing a different role, and he was struggling.
Dame, listen, bro. Dame has to have his own
the ball.
Team. He needs to have his own team. And unless you're gonna have a coach that come in and say, "Listen, you're gonna work on this. You're gonna be better off the ball. We're gonna do this. We're gonna try this." Ain't no coach Kevin came in there and said, "We're gonna try this." They just say, "Hey, you got the ball." You understand what I'm saying? So it's we can talk about this another day. I know you gotta go.
I gotta go. I've work. I have a game and I work. You feel what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. I'm gonna talk about a few football topics. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. You understand me?
All right. I appreciate it.
All right, much love, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. So, what's up, y'all? You know what I mean? I'm back. My guy Jordan had to cut on out. You feel me? But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this joint off. You know what I'm saying? So listen, last night, towards the end of the Pacer game, Pat Bev, you know what I mean? He on this Pat Bev shit. You understand? This man threw a ball at the Pacer to a Pacers fence. Okay, towards the end of the game. You know what I mean? When it was time for him to give an interview. You know what I'm saying? You know, after the game, the reporters come to your locker, shit like that. He denied a reporter, an ESPN reporter, because he asked her, "Have you subscribed to my pod yet?" And she hadn't responded to his podcast or was subscribed to his podcast, and he didn't let her do the interview. You feel what I'm saying? So, my thoughts on this is this. That man of a hood nigga, dog. You can't be doing that, man. But I'm gonna tell you right now. And no matter what was said, we don't know what was said, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter what was said. You can't throw a fucking basketball at two fans, because he threw the first one and it hit the wrong person. And then they threw it, and the guy had tossed it back to him. He threw it at the person it was intended for. You feel me? So one thing I do know is, we all know he's gonna be not only suspended, but he's gonna have a fine. And I mean, it might be a big fine. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. See, now I don't know what his contract situation is like. I don't even know, right? Because what if a team is like, you know what? You done did all that shit talking in LA, you ain't win shit. You saw talk that shit in with the Clippers. I mean, Clippers and Lakers, you ain't win shit. You did all that shit talking in Philly, you ain't win shit. All that shit talking in Milwaukee, you ain't win shit. You know what I mean? You know what? We don't really want you on our team. We're not gonna give you a contract. You know what I'm saying? What if that shit happened like that? And he done fucked up, you know what I mean, the rest of his future. You know what I'm saying? That podcast he got ain't paying him, you know what I'm saying? Like he get like that check paying him, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it is. Who knows? But shit. Pat Bev can't be doing that shit, man. You got to clean that up, you know what I mean, getting mad and shit like that. I don't know what they said, but like I said, that shit don't matter. It don't matter what they said. They couldn't have said nothing enough for you to throw the ball at them. You know what I mean? So hopefully, you know what I mean, they get it resolved. Hopefully, you know, he might be, who knows? You know, shit like that, motherfucker I went to the doctor and my brain was hanging out, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, and they try to tax him. You know what I mean? So luckily he got money, better get a lawyer, some type of shit. You feel me? So moving on, man, sticking with the NBA. The Mavericks, we got the Mavericks and the Clippers tonight. They look to close out the Clippers tonight in Game 6 in Dallas. In Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Do the Mavericks in the series tonight? Let me tell you, bro. After last game, how Paul George and James Harden played, you know what I'm saying? I think they were, let's see, here it is. Paul George was 4 of 13, and James Harden was 2 of 12. How often do we see this? Huh? How often do we see this? You feel me? So it's like this. These are the two guys right here. Right here. These are the two guys. These two guys that I don't trust. These are the two guys that I say they palms always get sweaty. James Harden and Paul George. So if that's the case, why would I put my money on them to get out of this series tonight? Because understand this, I said the pressure is going to be on the Clippers. If they go up 3-2, as a matter of fact, no, I said if the Clippers go up 3-2, the Mavs know they can go back home and win. They can go back to home and win a game and go back to LA and close it out. They could do that. They got the mindset to do it. You feel me? And they got Kyrie on their squad now. You feel me? But the pressure's going to be on them because so you got 3 games and now you got to go home and close it out. You understand what I'm saying? And now the pressure's on them even more because now it's like, okay, we got to go back home. I mean, we got to win this game. We don't want to go home. We got to win this game. We got to get this game. So now they got to win this game, and then you got to go back home and win Game 7 if it happens like that. And these are just two guys like James Harden and Paul George who I have literally no fear of at all whatsoever. Sorry, y'all, my glasses fogging up and shit. I don't have no fear of whatsoever. They don't scare me at all. You feel me? So if these are the guys that you're gonna have to depend on, and I don't think Kawhi Leonard's playing, he's not playing. You know what I'm saying? If these are the guys you're gonna have to depend on, I think the Mavericks will close it out tonight because Luka ain't scared. His palms don't get sweaty. Kyrie palms don't get sweaty. You feel me? So I'm taking the Mavericks tonight to end it, and they get ready for the next series against OKC. That's what I'm waiting on. You feel me? So I got the Mavericks tonight, 4-2 in 6 games. Moving on, transitioning to the NFL, the greatest sport in the world. You feel me? Odell Beckham is signing with the Miami Dolphins. OBJ signing with the Miami Dolphins. Does this move put Miami in position to make a Super Bowl run? Bro, look. No. It didn't put, it put Baltimore in position to make a Super Bowl run when they got OBJ, but not because of him. It was because of their defense. Okay? OBJ didn't have a big effect. If you want to say he extended some drives, and maybe that's what he's there for. Extend some drives. He may get a first down here. I know he made a couple clutch plays throughout the season, but it wasn't nothing to look at, like to celebrate. You feel what I'm saying? And Lamar Jackson is a better quarterback than Tua. I don't believe in Tua. I don't think Tua is that type of quarterback that's going to lead a team to the promised land and get over the hump. I don't. And you can say they got, Jalen, they got Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, OBJ, you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Devin A-Chan, you know what I'm saying? Cool, that's all right. And OBJ is not the one that's going to put them over the top. You know what I'm saying? I think I don't think they could beat the Kansas City. And with the defense, the Steelers got, just looking at on paper, I don't think they could beat Pittsburgh. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think they could beat the Browns. They too tough. They too gritty. You understand? The Jets, they can't beat the Jets. You know what I mean? They're not going to beat the Ravens. You feel what I'm saying? Still. So I don't see OBJ being the difference maker in Miami to go out there and win a Super Bowl. Tua's still going to be your quarterback. Tua's still going to be the quarterback, right? Dan Marino coming back with some shit. Y'all heard something? I ain't heard nothing. I don't believe in Tua at all whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? He throws the ball to the other team as well. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's the guy that's going to put Miami. They ain't even going to win the East. They're not even going to win the AFC East. I got the Jets winning the AFC East. I think they'll make the playoffs. I think Miami will make the big. They're going to get a playoff spot. You know what I'm saying? And listen, that all really depends on what if it's 3-10? Let's do this. So you got the AFC North, right? Let's start with the AFC South. The Texans. We all assuming the Texans going to make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the Colts going to make the playoffs. So I'm going to just leave that. I'm going to leave that alone. So that's the AFC South. The AFC East, you got the Jets and you got the motherfucking let me hold off on the East. You got the AFC South. Then you go to the AFC West. You got the Chiefs. You got the Chiefs. Then do you think the Chargers going to do something? I don't. Not at all whatsoever. So then let's go to the AFC North. You got the Bengals. You got the Browns. Assuming Deshaun Watson going to stay upright. You got the Steelers. Their defense is legit. They made the playoffs last year, and they had fucking Kenny Pickett, and he was hurt, and they had Mason Rudolph and all of that shit. They made the playoffs because of their defense, and they got better on defense. You feel me? And then you got, so I said, you got the Browns. That's 5 teams right there. And then you go to the AFC East. You got the Dolphins. You got the damn Jets, and then you got the Dolphins. So I think they'll make the playoffs. You feel what I'm saying? But what if one of them sleeper teams get in there? What if the Jaguars is better, you know what I mean, than them? What if the Colts do make the playoffs and it's better than them? You know what I'm saying? This is Shane Steichen's second year with the Colts. Whatever, and we assume Anthony Richardson is going to be better. You understand what I'm saying? What if? I'm just not a big believer, you know what I mean, in Tua. Him leading the way, it does nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? So, sticking with the NFL, Pittsburgh Steelers. They say they're going to use Justin Fields as a punt returner. What's your thoughts on this? What are we doing? What are we doing? What is going on? Does he look like the type of fucking player that's going to take punts and be running full goddamn speed downfield and getting hit? No, he's a quarterback. Why are they trying to put him in a different position? Why does this seem like you're trying to change his fucking so he gonna be the first guy to go get punts, receive punts, and play quarterback? Or are you doing this because we want to use him some way, somehow? Use him some way, somehow in a fucking offense. What are we doing? He's not a punt returner. Oh, so he can evade pressure, you know what I mean, in the backfield, and he can scramble. So that makes him a punt returner. I wonder if Justin Fields is he agreeing to this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, this makes absolutely no sense to me. A quarterback, and they want to try to utilize, that's not even on my mind. So what if he go out there and get hurt on punt return, God forbid, and then God forbid Russ, he go out there, he get nicked up too. Who the quarterback gonna be? Who you gonna call? Somebody from the practice squad? You gonna call Mason Rudolph again? This is ridiculous, man. I hope they don't. I'm not even a Steelers fan. I hope they don't do that shit. That's a slap in the face. But hey, if Justin Fields is accepting of it, if that's what he wants, then whatever. But if this is something that they just doing on their own, like, no, we're gonna try it. No, that's fucking ridiculous. That's crazy. You feel me? So listen, that's the show for the day, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get up off of here. It's happy Friday. Today is May 3rd. The weekend is here. You feel me? Go out, be with your kids, be with your family, enjoy your weekend, smoke your weed, drink up. Don't drink and drive though. Drink responsibly. You understand me? So if you watching right now on YouTube, appreciate you. You know what I mean? Hit the like and subscribe button so you can be up to date with all things under the lights. And if you are listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify right now, I appreciate you as well. You feel me? And keep listening. You know what I'm saying? So that's the show for the day, y'all. And I'm gone.